All right, ladies and gentlemen. What is up? I'm tired as fuck. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I'm kind of exhausted. Today's kind of been a rough day, but I said fuck it. And because I know I said we were gonna do the channel updates tonight, we're gonna do those Saturday because I just didn't have time to get everything together. I apologize for that. So we're gonna do that Saturday. We'll do the Mr. B stream tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. Bucky, what's up, Bucky? What do you mean I'm late? I'm not late. I started going live at 10:15. That's when the countdown started anyways. The fuck you mean I'm late? I'm not late. So I'm just going to be doing some random shit tonight. And I will say too, guys, it is storming like a bitch outside. I mean, there's times when lightning is flashing outside. It looks like daylight. It's fucking crazy. So, if the stream suddenly starts, just assume that the power got cut off because that's entirely possible. That's entirely possible. It's storming like crazy outside. I'm not late. The fuck y'all mean I'm late? I started the countdown at 10:15. You are some unreasonable motherfuckers. All right. So we're just going to do some fucking crazy shit tonight, man. Like, I don't know. Like, when I'm tired, I just want to do crazy, crazy shit. So I saw this video pop up earlier. It's called I F'd a Couch, and I liked it. It's a AI video. I don't know if you guys have heard the controversy about JD Vance, but apparently it came out like when he was younger, he did some inappropriate things with a couch. I'm assuming without the consent of the couch would be my guess. So people are making fun of it. People are making fun of it. And the memes are just kind of freaking hilarious. I'm not going to lie. You being late, even though you're on time, is your new thing now. Is that my thing? I'll own it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll own it. All right, so let's pull this up because this shit's funny. I'm sorry, man, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. JD Vance is a weird dude, man. Like, JD Vance is a weird dude. Like, between the cat lady comment and the couch, I'm sorry, but JD Vance is kind of a weird dude. He really is. I noticed too, like. I thought love is love, though. We have to have some kind of limit. We have to have some kind of limit. All right. The couch cannot consent. What happened to this couch is an absolute miscarriage of justice. All right, let's check this out. This shit's funny as fuck. Here we go.
It happened when I was a lad. My folks were on vacation. It was my chance, and so I grabbed a rubber glove and lubrication. I got in position by Mima's favorite old chaise longue. I fought inhibition. Then I beat it into submission. I fucked the couch and I liked it. The smell of cigarettes on the fabric. I fucked the couch just to try it. My elegy was pornographic. That felt so strong, those cushions tight. Making love to a love seat feels so right. I fucked the couch and I liked it. I liked it. Don't try to make me feel ashamed. It's true, I acted rashly. That sofa didn't have a name, but I called her Ashley. If I was the VP, I'd be working with Iran or China. But you know that I'd be thinking of that artificial couch vagina. It got my nostrils flaring from that outfit that Alita was wearing. My lazy boy will be pumping as the ottoman is sliding and jumping. That felt so strong, those cushions tight, making love to a love seat feels so right. I fucked the couch and I liked it. I liked it.
Look, what I was basically saying is that we're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made, and so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too. And it's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children.
I fucked the couch and I liked it. The smell of cigarettes on the fabric. I fucked the couch just to try it. My elegy was pornographic. That felt so strong, those cushions tight, making love to a love seat feels so right. I fucked the couch and I liked it. I liked it.
Dog. This would make me like this. Oh, no, there ain't no fucking way, dog. This shit's weird. This shit's just fucking weird. No, I mean, that poor couch. Like, did the couch get pregnant and give birth to an ottoman? Like, what happened? An ottoman with fucking human legs? I mean, this shit's just weird, man. Like, I'm sorry, but this is weird. Like, this shit's like between the Trump comments and Vance fucking a couch and the cat lady shit. I mean, this is just weird. Failure says, I did the same thing when I was in high school. I took advantage. Oh my God, dude. No, the couch cannot consent. That's a crime. And if it's not a crime, it should be. What the fuck? No, that poor couch. Oh my God, that's just weird. That's just fucking weird, man. That's just fucking weird. Oh my God, that is fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy. But no, I just saw that. Like first thing this morning, like I woke up and I've got the YouTube app on my TV. So I woke up and I roll over and I grab the remote and I turn on YouTube on my TV, and on the homepage, that was like one of the first fucking things was this song. It's like, oh, these motherfuckers did it. Did they really take the whole I kissed a girl and I liked it thing and turn it into a parody? And I was like, yes, they did. And that woke me the fuck up. I was in bed just laughing like crazy, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, crazy lolcow stuff. Yeah, dude, crazy lolcow. I mean, honestly, like, JD Vance, honest to God, like he kind of gives me the lolcow vibes. I'm going to be real with you. And it's weird too, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. In some regards, I could respect JD Vance because of his background, like how he grew up, his childhood. Because there's some overlap, some similarities to what I grew up with. And so in some sense, like I have to respect the dude for overcoming all of that and like rising to like some kind of political prominence. Now he's the vice president, one heartbeat away from the presidency. Like on some level, I got to give the man props for that. But at the same time, like, the dude's got some weird ass shit going on in his past. Like, he's got some weird ass shit. He's got some weird ass comments today. The relationship between him and Trump is just weird because before he was calling Trump Hitler, and now he's Trump's vice president. It's just very fucking weird. It's just very weird. And honest, from what I understand, apparently JD Vance is like friends with like Don Jr. and Eric Trump, and like I think they were the ones who really influenced their dad to pick him as a vice presidential candidate. And now I'm just wondering, like, if Trump's brought his sons in and he's like, why the fuck did you make me do this? Y'all just fucked this whole thing up. Like he's gonna fuck us over. Red says I'm tired too. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've just been exhausted today. Like I felt great this morning. I made me some eggs, some sauce, or some eggs, some toast, a cup of coffee. I felt great this morning. And then probably about, I want to say about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, boom, I was just exhausted. And I've just been exhausted off and on throughout the whole day since then. And I don't know why. I have no fucking idea why. Yeah, I have no idea why. So what I do want to look at, I haven't looked at the poll yet. So remember I was talking about yesterday, the titles I was coming up with for my stories. I haven't looked at the poll. Jesus Christ. I haven't looked at the poll yet. But I'm going to see which one of these titles that people prefer. And so far, Chaos Slayer is the clear winner. Magic and Madness is up there, but yeah, Chaos Slayer is definitely winning. I did have an interesting conversation with people in the chat. Failure was in there. Extra Hero is in there. Lavender Goose was in there. And they weren't really happy with either title. And I understand the reason why. They're saying that it's basically too vague. It's too, it's just, how did Extra Hero phrase it? Let's see. He phrased it as too generic. Yeah, they're too generic. And I get that, because the thing is, on the one hand, I'm looking at the story and I'm like, I could come up with a name that has a bit more meaning to some of the stuff going on in the story. Ugh. But if I did that, it might, I don't know if people would really get it. You know what I mean? I don't know if people would look at it and be like, what the fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, are they going to have that kind of reaction? Because I'm looking at something like, The Lord of the Rings. Like, that covers what you need to know about the story. But at the same time, it's a very simple title. A Song of Ice and Fire, or, a Game of Thrones. That's a simple title, but it covers what's in the story. Then you have like Harry Potter. Obviously, Harry Potter is the main character. So Harry Potter and the blah, 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 whatever it is, book that we're talking about. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, so on and so forth. So I guess for now, I'm kind of going back to the drawing. Like, the title is probably going to be the last thing that I come up with, because I want to finish the story. And like, once the story's finished and I kind of have an idea like what it's really all about at the end of the story, then I can go back and be like, okay, looking at the story in its entirety up to this point, or at least this particular book, what's a good title for this? So I think that's why the title is probably going to be the last thing that I come up with. Probably. Yo, Red, I've been emotionally tired this entire week. I'm like that every week, dude. I'm like that every week. But yeah, like, I do appreciate the feedback on this. Much appreciated. Definitely much appreciated, for sure. See, I'm trying to find, trying to think of something else that we could watch that would be funny as fuck. So I will give you guys an update on the Mr. Beast stuff. Like, I'm not going to go too much into detail about it because that's going to be for tomorrow's stream. But doing research on it, holy shit! Like, I know we cover a lot of drama and a lot of stories from like different content creators on this channel, but that Mr. Beast situation, there's like so much there. There's so many details. I mean, you've got the financial scams, you've got the minor stuff. I mean, there's so much there. Like, I didn't realize the rabbit hole went this fucking deep. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like it's kind of been like it's really been a struggle, kind of getting caught up with it and looking into it. It's been a damn struggle, that's for sure. Failure says I don't know much about it at all, but hey, we're gonna cover it tomorrow. But it's fucking exhausting. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's like the first hour of tomorrow's stream may just be me like explaining all this shit, because holy crap, I did not know there was this much to it. Like, I knew it was like I knew about the minor stuff, but like I didn't know about all the financial scams and everything. And I'm just like, like this is a lot. Like, this really is a lot. Like, holy shit. But there's a lot there, man. There is an absolute shit ton there. Let's see. What do I want to pull up? Oh, I guess we could pull up the latest comments from George R.R. Martin, if you guys are interested in Game of Thrones. Let's see. Let me see if I can find his latest comments. Yeah, here we go. So George R.R. Martin came. He put this out a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know it until now, but he came up with comments regarding the Winds of Winter, and he says there's going to be a big announcement. Where and when, I cannot say. So here's the thing. A lot of people have been saying, especially this year, we're going to get some kind of update on the Winds of Winter. We're going to get some kind of update. I've been saying I think it's going to be this winter. I think it's going to be at the end of the year. We're going to get some kind of update, and that may still be the case. That still may be the case. But a lot of people were pointing out that he was going to different countries, meeting up with his publishers, having meetings with them, and a lot of people were like, "Oh shit! Wait a minute! If he's going to these different countries, if he's meeting up with these different publishers, does that mean that they're having all these meetings because they're planning the announcement of the Winds of Winter and when it's going to be launched? Like, is that what that means?" And I was thinking, well, that may be the case. But George R.R. Martin did come out and say, like, guys, no, that's not what's happening. I'm just meeting up with my publishers because they're my friends. I like to meet up with them, and we like to have dinner together. And yeah, and I'm like, fuck. When are we getting this book? Because it's been, 13 years now since the last one came out? I mean, it's wild, man. It's absolutely wild. So a lot of people have been saying that, a lot of people have been saying that meant something, but it turns out that it really hasn't. So let's see. Let's read this article. I think this will kind of give us a better insight into it. Hold on real quick. I got to text somebody. All right, so let's actually read this because I do think it's interesting, the speculation. Failure says the show ruined so many characters. I really want to know how the story ends. So that actually brings up an interesting topic. And this is something that I've heard people say for a good minute now. And that is the reason that George is taking so long to do the Winds of Winter is because the show basically had, like, the way the show ended was similar to how George R. R. Martin originally intended to end the books. But because people had such a negative reaction to how the show ended, he feels that he has to go back and rework the ending. And so because he has to go back and rework the ending, it's caused a lot of delays. Which I don't know if that's true or not, man. I don't know if that's true. I don't know how much involvement he actually had in like the final season. But I really hope the ending of the books is different from the endings of the show. And there probably is going to be some similarities, like there's going to be some kind of overlap. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I think the whole Danny and John relationship, like they could still get in some kind of romance, even though that's technically his aunt. But again, this is, Game of Thrones. Like, what do we expect at this point? But I could see that happening because some people think that's actually what the series title actually means: A Song of Ice and Fire. Ice being like it's the romance between Jon and Daenerys. Jon being the ice, Daenerys being the fire, because of the dragons. Who knows? Like that could still happen. But I do think there's going to be some overlap between the way the show ended and the way the books are going to end. But to what extent, I have no fucking idea. And I think it's very likely that George has gone back and rewritten some things because I don't want the books to end exactly like the show did. That would be, well, for one thing, the show did not end on a good note, but also it would just be very boring if it did. Like there'd be no surprise. Yeah, there'd be absolutely no surprise. So I don't know, man. I don't know. You think the title is about Jon. So you think it's just about Jon. Because he's part ice and part the mixed bloodlines. Yeah. He's part ice and part fire. So you don't think Daenerys has anything to do with the title? It's just about Jon. I mean, it could be. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I think Daenerys has to play some kind of large role in things. I really do. But I mean, it could be. It could just be Jon. All right. So, anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. So, I'm going to read this article. I haven't read this article, but I think it's going to cover like what I wanted to talk about. All right. Procrastinators, boss havers, degenerate undergraduates, lend me your ears. Have you ever added extra spaces on your essay to meet a minimum page requirement? Hell yes, I have. Sneakily increase the font size on periods to add to pad out your page count? Yet, hell yes, I have. Claim to be working towards a deadline when you most definitely and surely were not? Hell yes, I have. If this sounds like you, then come sit by George R. R. Martin. You may remember Martin is suffering from the most public case of writer's block in human history. Holy shit. He's been writing The Winds of Winter, the highly anticipated penultimate volume in his A Song of Ice and Fire series. Since at least 2010. It's been 14 years, bro. That's wild. And now he's once again chastising readers for having the gall to ask, when the fuck is this book coming out? In his latest post on his trusty blog, Martin wrote, when Winds of Winter is done, the word will not trickle out. There will be a big announcement. Where and when, I cannot say. Really, George? Cannot say or will not say. In yet another recent blog post, the author shared his thoughts on the upcoming Thrones universe spinoff, The Hedge Knight, saying, I hope to visit the shoot come July when I swing by Belfast on my way to Worldcon in Glasgow. The show will make its debut next year, and if it does well, The Sworn Sword and The Mystery Knight will follow. By which time, I hope to have finished some more Dunk and Egg stories. Yes, after I finish The Winds of Winter. Because he says he's not going to do any more Dunk and Egg stories until after The Winds of Winter is finished. So I believe him on that. To me, the fact that he's not going to do any more Dunk and Egg stories until after The Winds of Winter is finished, that to me is a sign that he is probably personally doing that in order to speed himself up. Like it's to force him to finish this bitch so he can get back to the Dunk and Egg stories. So he's trying to force himself to finish this bitch, which I think is admirable, I guess you could say, because it's been 14 years, George. Good God. It's been 14 years. Good God. We're going on almost 15 years. Archetypical fantasy. Kingdom needs the rightful king. John goes through the rags to riches storyline. But a king needs a queen, does he not? And theoretically, Danny could be that queen. Danny could be that queen. Again, they're aunt and nephew, but it's Game of Thrones. Like when it comes to Game of Thrones, I just accepted the whole incest thing a long time ago. I guess that really says something because the story is that damn good, to be honest with you. But no, every king needs a queen, don't he? So there's Danny waiting in the wings. Although he describes the Winds of Winter as the main thing that dominates my working life, Martin admits that he has a pesky habit of getting distracted by other projects. In the past few years alone, he's lent his writing and producing talents to several video games and television series, including Dark Winds and House of the Dragon. Nearly 2 years ago, in a live stream arranged by his publisher, Martin claimed that the Winds of Winter was about 3/4 of the way done. He hesitated to pin the book to a precise release date, saying, I've given up making predictions because people press me. When is it going to be done? And I make what I think is the best case estimate. And then stuff happens. Then everybody gets mad that I lied. He puts that in quotes. I've never lied about these predictions. They're the best I can make, but I guess I overestimate my ability to get stuff done. And I underestimate the amount of interruptions in other projects, other demands that will distract me. About all this, just how did Martin dig himself into this hole? Allow me to take you back in time, dear reader, on a journey through the ghost of deadlines past. Our story begins in 2010 when Martin gleefully announced on his blog that 4 chapters of The Winds of Winter were complete. Then in 2011, the first rumbles of trouble. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, he declined to give a timeline for when fans could expect the 6th book, saying there's an element of fans who don't seem to realize I'm making estimates. I've repeatedly been guilty of an excess of optimism. How young we were in 2011. How naive. You gotta love the man's sense of humor. In 2012, speaking with the Spanish blog Adria's News, Martin claimed The Winds of Winter would arrive in 2014, though he did couch that promise with, I am really bad for predictions. Just wait, this is going to become a theme. And then after 2014 came and went with no Winds of Winter, Martin's publisher poured cold water over fans' head, saying, I have no information on likely delivery. Jane Johnson of HarperCollins told The Guardian. These are increasingly complex books and require immense amounts of concentration to write. Fans really ought to appreciate that the length of these monsters is equivalent to 2 or 3 novels by other writers. That is true. These are very fucking long books. No doubt about that. Hear that, everyone? We should just be grateful and stop holding. But, I mean, I get where he's coming from, though, because people don't understand this. People don't realize this. But there was a 17-year gap between the release of The Hobbit and the release of The Lord of the Rings. It took 17 years for Tolkien to finish The Lord of the Rings. So again, I don't think people understand this, but when you're writing a world that is as complex as, say, The Lord of the Rings, with Middle Earth, or Westeros and Game of Thrones, when you're writing shit that's this complex, and especially now that you're at the end game with only 2 more books left to go, trying to tie all this shit together, it's not easy, man. You got a lot of plot threads you got to deliver on, and they're all interconnected. I don't know, man. Like I'm of two minds on this. On the one hand, I'm pissed because he's taking so long. But on the other hand, as somebody that that does writing myself, I understand why he's taking so long. Because you don't just want to write shit down and then pump it out. You want to write it, read it, look over it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different times, and feel absolutely confident in it, and then hand it over to the publisher and be like, it is done. Like that's what you want to do. So I get it. I do get it. Anyways, let's continue. In March 2015, Martin told Access, I still have a lot of pages to write, but I also have a lot of pages that are already written. Spoken like a true college student. Then a month later, he told Entertainment Weekly that he hoped to release the book in spring 2016 to coincide with the 6th season of HBO's Game of Thrones, saying, maybe I'm being overly optimistic about how quickly I can finish, but I canceled 2 conventions appearances. I'm turning down a lot more interviews, anything I can do to clear my decks and get this done. But no sooner did 2016 arrive than he said in January of that year, I'm not going to set another deadline for myself to trip over. The deadlines just stress me out. I plan to try that on one of my editors next time. Fans were alarmed in September 2016 when Amazon France listed The Winds of Winter with a March 2017 release date, but according to HarperCollins, it was a big old nothing burger. Cut to January 2017, when Martin insisted that this was definitely going to be his year. I think it will be out this year, but hey, I thought the same thing last year. He wrote on his blog. He kept toying with fans, however, writing, I am still working on it. I am still months away. How many? Good question. I still have good days and bad days, and that's all I care to say. I do think you will have a Westeros book from me in 2018, and who knows, maybe 2. A boy can dream. How about you finish 1 book, sir, and then we'll talk. This article is fucking savage. In June 2018, it was announced that HBO had ordered a pilot for the first of many Game of Thrones spinoffs, and that Martin was co-writing it. Fans eagerly awaiting his next book were understandably concerned, so he took his trusty blog to reassure them. Work on The Winds of Winter continues and remains my top priority. It is ridiculous to think otherwise. Ridiculous. Then 2020 brought the perverse answer to fans' prayers. The pandemic forced everyone into isolation. And finally, Martin was trapped at home with nothing to do but work. If nothing else, the enforced isolation has helped me write. He commented on his blog, I am spending long hours every day in The Winds of Winter and making steady progress. I finished a new chapter yesterday, another one 3 days ago. Okay, now that's quick. To get an entire chapter done in 3 days, that's quick. Another one the previous week. But no, this does not mean that the book will be finished tomorrow or published next week. It's going to be a huge book, and I still have a long way to go. Although to get 3 chapters done in that span of time is actually pretty impressive. Martin wasn't kidding when he said he had a long way to go. In June 2021, he seemed downright incensed at the thought of being held accountable for all his missed deadlines, writing on his blog, I will make no predictions on when I will finish. Every time I do, assholes on the internet take that as a promise and then wait eagerly to crucify me when I miss the deadline. All I will say is that I am hopeful. About those assholes on the internet, could he be talking about me? God, this article is fucking savage, man. That's fucking crazy. Martin sure seems sick of hearing from them. In an interview with IGN in May 2022, he spoke out about the pressure he faces from the Thrones fandom, saying, I get that Winds of Winter, the 6th book, is late. I could get 100 good comments, but there are still a few fans who are going to remind me on my blog. I say, Happy Thanksgiving, and they say, never mind Happy Thanksgiving. Where's the fucking book, dude? I love the fans, although I do think Twitter and the internet and social media has brought out a viciousness I never saw in the old days. Love and hate are very close, particularly with something like comic books or any established franchise. If you can't take the heat, sir, why not just finish the book? I don't know. I will say this. I will say this. When Martin does come out with the book, like, this better be one of the best fucking things ever written, because if it's not, people are going to be pissed. You're going to have people saying, we waited 15 years for this? Failure says, I'm sure it's difficult to write when you know tens of millions of people are waiting for a book. Probably was like this when he first started writing it. So, I mean, because I've said before, like, this story I'm writing, if I put it out there and it takes off, like, it gets fucking popular and people are like really excited about it and it builds like this huge fandom or whatever, like, if that happens, like, I'm obviously going to be happy and excited and very happy with the money that comes in. Holy shit. But at the same time, there's going to come that moment where I have to take a step back and I have to be like, oh shit, I've got to write the sequel. And now there's greater expectations on me when it comes to writing the sequel. So, like, I get it. Like, it's stressful when you get to this point. Now, that being said, I'd rather be in Martin's shoes than my shoes right now, to be honest with you. I mean, the man's fucking rich at this point. And he's got all those people that adore his fucking series. But I do get that. Like, I absolutely do get that. Yeah, I definitely get that. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. Let's continue with the article. In recent years, Martin has tested a new strategy: tease readers with hints about the content of the book in order to distract from its lateness. In a post on his blog from July 2022, the author addressed where the book and the television series will diverge. Oh yeah, let me take that comment down. My bad. So he was addressing where the book and the comment and the television series will diverge. An architect would be able to give a short, concise, simple answer to that, but I am much more of a gardener. So yeah, he's talked about this whole architect writing and gardener writing before. It's an interesting philosophy on writing. I'll say that much. My stories grow and evolve and change as I write them. I generally know where I'm going. Sure, the final destinations, the big set pieces, they have been in my head for years, for decades. In the case of A Song of Ice and Fire, there are lots of devils in the details, though. And sometimes the ground changes under my feet as the words pour forth. And I get that. I get that, because some writers will plan everything out from the beginning, like every single detail. I'm talking about like your J.K. Rowling's, for example. Or your Tolkien's, who invented entire fucking languages and family trees and all this stuff just for his world. I get that. But at the same time, there are writers who, even if they plan something out, things can happen to where you make changes, and you have to make changes. And sometimes the characters you had in your head can develop into completely different characters. And so it's less of you telling the characters what to do and more of the characters telling you what to do. That can happen. And it just depends on the type of writer you are, to be honest. Let's continue. It also sounds like The Winds of Winter and A Dream of Spring, the upcoming final volume of the series, I don't even want to talk about it, may have a different body count from the television series. One thing I can say in general enough terms is that I will not be spoiling anything. Not all the characters who survived until the end of Game of Thrones will survive until the end of A Song in Ice and Fire. And not all the characters who died on Game of Thrones will die in A Song of Ice and Fire. Martin continued. Some will, sure, of course, maybe most, but definitely not all. Of course, I could change my mind again next week with the next chapter I write. That's gardening. And the ending, you will need to wait until I get there. Some things will be the same, a lot will not. Even animated characters are getting on Martin's case, too. In an episode of Stephen Colbert's Tuning Out, the news from December 2022, Martin appeared as a guest of animated host Dr. Ike. who introduced the author as a struggling writer. Let me revise that. Truly pathetic. Who is having trouble meeting deadlines? You took the words right out of my mouth, Ike. The segment really devolved into a good-natured roast when Bloom called up James Patterson and ended up getting Martin some tips on how to be a successful author. That's fucking crazy. When Patterson asked for the lowdown, Martin revealed that he missed his deadline 11 years ago. I've heard of writer's block. This is more like writer's constipation. Patterson. Martin went on to reveal that he's written around 1,100 to 1,200 pages of the book so far and has just another 400, 500 pages to go. Patterson suggested breaking The Winds of Winter into 3 separate books, saying your problem is solved. You break down the 1,100 pages into 3 books. You submit them 1 per year. They'll be happy, and suddenly you'll be ahead of schedule. As if Martin readers would fall for that after all these years of false starts, but it's a nice idea. Then came the devastating news nearly a year after Martin claimed to have 1,100 pages completed. He revealed that he hadn't logged anymore, much to fans' shock and dismay. In November 2023, the author said, I have like 1,100 pages written, but I still have 100 more pages to go. It's a big mother of a book for whatever reason. Maybe I should have started writing smaller books when I began this, but it's tough. That's the main thing that dominates most of my working life. But hey, don't pester the guy about it. At an event with author Cassandra Clare just weeks prior, an exasperated Martin remarked, I'm 12 years late with The Winds of Winter. As we know, I'm just going to put it right out there. You guys don't have to pester me about it. You hear that, everyone? We just lay out the poor guy. It might unlock his creative flow, and the book will fly onto shelves. Then again, I've said, you guys don't have to pester me about it many times in my life. Sorry I was a brat, Mom and Dad. And let me tell you, the chores didn't get done any faster. Are we sure that this super long, super great, very close to finished book is really worth all the missed deadlines? We're hoping for the best, even though it seems that there's no end to Martin's agony in sight. Hey, friend, have you heard of Procrastinators Anonymous? Maybe they can help. And as for the next and final book in the series, A Dream of Spring, I don't talk about it, dude. That's wild. That's fucking wild. So, I don't know. Like, I obviously I'm frustrated it's taken this long to get this book. But at the same time, I get it as a creative. I get it. I get what he's saying. It's rough, man. Like writing a story like this is not easy. It's really not. It's really not easy. So I get it. I definitely get it. I definitely get it. But I will say this: if the book comes out and it's dog shit, he's done. I mean, he's made his money, so financially he's fine. But the fans will never let him live it down if this book comes out after all this time, almost 15 fucking years, and it's doo-doo. They'll never let him live it down. They'll never let him live it down. All right, let's head back to YouTube. Let's see what we've got on the homepage. See what's going on. Because I've been doing a lot of writing this week, I've been watching a lot of videos about like different authors and their inspiration and their novels and stuff. It's interesting. It's interesting. Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology. God almighty. Yeah, I'm sleepy as fuck. There's another version of I effed the couch and I liked it. Shit. Let's see. The biggest plot hole in A Song of Ice and Fire. I might watch that later. Yeah, actually, I'm going to save that. I'm going to watch that later. Been watching a lot of Once Upon a Time lately. Been watching a lot of that lately. And the fuck is Turkey Tom on about tonight? Probably talking about the Mr. Beast situation if I had to guess. Probably. Joe Rogan is saying Kamala Harris is going to win. Well, if Joe Rogan says it, it must be true, so it's probably going to happen. She's probably gonna win. God, there's really not a lot on here tonight, to be honest with you. King of Lightning. So King of Lightning is like one of the anime YouTube channels I'm subscribed to. So he's talking about the Moist Critical situation. I might watch that. Because he's usually got some pretty interesting takes. Actually, now that I think about it. Oh, what the fuck? Good God, man. What is this? What is Boogie doing now? The Great 2024 Earthquake of Fayetteville. All right, fuck it. We're watching some Boogie. We're watching
a little different when it's Destiny coming.
You can't be that way, Boogie. You just revisited it just like a month ago on the podcast with your brother, and you were perfectly happy and laughing.
Hold up, wait. Charlie works with Mr. Beast? I mean, I know that they've have had association with each other. Like, I know that, but like, does he actually work with him on content? Like, it's not just acquaintances or friends. It's like an actual business relationship. That's man. This has not been a good week for Moist, which is sad because I love Moist Critical, I still love Moist Critical, but damn, this has not been a good week for him.
Pretty different when it's my brother coming in and talking to me about it and having fun with it. It's a little different. It's a little different when it's Destiny coming in saying, "You're a liar. Prove that your dad made you jerk him off. Prove it. Prove something that happened in 1983. Prove it. Prove it. If you don't prove it, it can't happen. If you can't prove it, it didn't happen." I can't do that. I can't prove something that happened in 1983. I didn't have a fucking cell phone in my pocket.
Okay, but you told me privately the reason why some of the stories, and I'm not going to leak anything, don't worry, but you told me why some of the stories are inconsistent and they don't match up.
Yes.
Why don't you just tell the audience?
I don't want to destroy a human life. Because I don't want to destroy someone's fucking life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
It's too late, Boogie. It's too late. You're already destroying your girlfriend's life. You've already destroyed your life. It's too late, Boogie. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You just sat here.
I'll destroy mine all day. I'll destroy mine all day. And my dad is dead. And my mom is dead. I'll talk about those pieces of shit till they fucking rot.
Yeah, but Chad and Desi aren't dead.
Still fucking alive. I will not. We've talked about it. We made an agreement. And I'm not going to do that for internet clout. I'm not going to do that so the Keemstar can jerk off to it. No, thank you. We're not here for the fucking audience to get off on.
Understand that you talk
loud.
Somebody's
fucking life. Your goddamn internet clout. This is not a topic I will cover for internet clout.
Nobody's talking about that copper. Here's what I'm trying to talk to you about, Mr. Talk Loud, is you don't want to destroy anybody's life, but what happens when you self-delete yourself and Desi has to witness it or find your fucking big fat carcass?
Bingo.
Who jerked their fucking cocks to it?
Yeah, but you're destroying people's lives.
Yeah. Failure says, "Oh my God, Boogie made me drop my phone." I'm gonna be real with you. I'm surprised that Boogie can actually move that much. That's fucking shocking. Because at this point, I just assume he's like fungus. He's just taking root in that room, and he's just gonna consume fast food, and he's gonna continue to grow and expand until his heart gives out. Like, that's just what I assume at this point.
Regardless, you're going against this thing. Don't get off that fucking soapbox.
Boogie, stop. Boogie, stop. The screaming and yelling isn't helping you, and it isn't.
I'll whisper it.
Listen to me.
off
This
leg.
is what he does. This is why. This was the conversation last
yet.
night.
Not yet. Not yet. Let me do my goddamn job. I'll tell you when the time comes.
Let's drink the water. Let's calm down. Let's not yell and scream.
You're on a lot of medicine, Boogie. Is any of those medicines an SSRI?
Go fuck yourself. I will divulge no more
Yo, you think? But he's not capable of it. He's not. Boogie is so fucking narcissistic. He's just not capable of it. I mean, look, chat. Some people never fucking learn. And that's the God's honest truth. I've had people like that in my own life. Boogie is one of these people, no matter what happens to him, he's never going to get it. He's never going to get it. He's never going to get better. He's never going to change. He's incapable of it. He is honest to God incapable of change. He honestly is.
medical information to any of you motherfuckers.
This is you ain't got to tell me what it is. Like, there's a bevy of medicine.
Yourself. Go fuck yourself.
So
Because
sorry.
you need to be on an SSRI.
Bro,
because like
just
you
stop.
shouldn't.
I love how in this situation he's trying to turn everybody else into the bad guy. You're the motherfuckers. It's y'all trying to decline into my personal life, into my private life. You guys are evil. And it's like, no, Boogie, you made all this shit public. Like, this all became fair game when you decided to come out and say that you had fucking cancer when you didn't have fucking cancer. You made all this shit public. You've been well, I was going to say open and honest. You've not been honest, but you've been open about talking about all of your problems to the fucking internet. Once you do that, it is fair game. So shut the fuck up, Boogie. You don't have a right to privacy after you've exposed yourself the way you have. And you chose to do that.
Wings, stop. Just stop. We got to handle this with kid gloves. Wings, you're playing bad cop a little too hard. Boogie, why don't you just take the mic and say what you want to say about this whole situation?
God, I'm so happy. I hate this. I hate it. I hate this show. I hate fucking breathing air. I hate being alive. I'm in so much fucking pain. I can't fucking stand it anymore. I can't fucking stand this. I can't fucking stand this. I've ruined my fucking life. I just want to be on here.
We get.
Holy shit. But he's not wrong though. At least he admits that he, not Keem, not Wings, not the fucking internet. He, Boogie himself, has ruined Boogie's life.
How you're feeling. You've described it very.
Then stop asking me.
I'm not asking you how you're feeling. I asked you. What I said is you have the mic. Why don't you say what you want to say about the situation?
I want to die. That's what I say over and over and over again. I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive.
This guy is a 40. Wait a minute. How old is Boogie? He's 49, isn't he? He's a 49-year-old man. Does anyone think this is normal fucking behavior for a 49-year-old man? Dude. Boogie's brain, his mind must be an absolute fucking nightmare to be this mentally unhinged.
I'm in tremendous pain. Help me. I'm in so much pain.
All right. Well, then, okay, let's get off the internet. I know you can't talk about your sister. You said you would talk about your dad and mother all day. So will you address those issues? Because
yes, my mother twisted my fucking balls. That's part of the abuse. And she twisted my balls and my dick. And she told me that sex was disgusting and awful. And she told me that only disgusting, awful people had it.
Okay, but then, okay, well, let's not talk about any of it.
No, my dad fucking masturbated in front of me and showed me pornography and asked me if I wanted to join in and encouraged me to touch him, and I fucking did! I fucking did!
No.
There, can we be done? Can we be done with it? Can we be done with it?
We're done. We're done with it. We're done with that conversation. I don't.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm like really just fucking disturbed at this point. I mean, this is what I don't fucking get. Like, his parents, right? So when his mom died, he forgave his mom and he told her, no, mom, you didn't fuck up my life. Because she even, apparently she said on her deathbed, I fucked up your life. And he said, no, you didn't do that, mom. I have a great life. And I'm just saying to myself, how much better would Boogie be if he just stopped giving, if at some point he just stopped giving a shit about his mom and dad? How much better would he have been? Because I honestly think, like, even to this day, Boogie is trying to get the love, and I don't know if his dad is still alive or not. I know his mom's passed away. I don't know what happened to his dad. But to this day, he is still trying to get the love and attention from his parents that he never got as a child. And I'm like, dude, why? If your parents are as bad as you say they are, why do you care what they think? Why do you want is it just because they're your parents? Who gives a shit? They're bad fucking people. They're bad, terrible, awful fucking people. You being related to them doesn't change that. You shouldn't give a shit about what they want, but you're still trying to get that love and attention. You've got a big old hole in your heart that you filled with fast food for your entire life, and now it's going to fucking cause your heart to shut down. Good job, Boogie.
What is making you feel so down and depressed and in pain?
I fucking hate myself every second. Because I'm a piece of shit. Have you not read the fucking...
He hates himself because his mom and dad hated him and treated him like shit, so he treats himself like shit. That's my diagnosis. I'm not a professional in any way, but that's just my conclusion based off of what I've seen.
The internet's not always right. Like
they fucking are. They fucking are. I am a piece of shit. I am human garbage.
You're on here to have a conversation about this stuff, not fucking.
My dad, show me his dick and pornography. Like
nobody asked others, but you're going back to it.
Come on, what is this? What the fuck is this?
I do. Turns out I'm mentally ill. Turns out my brain is my worst fucking enemy. I wake up every day in miserable
hitting yourself.
Pain.
Stop hitting yourself.
I just broke my goddamn earphones.
Stop hitting yourself.
One ear that works left.
Wings, I have to hang up on him if he hits himself again.
Please don't.
I mean, that's up to you.
You can't hit yourself on the show.
I didn't. I hit my headphones.
You can't, dude. No,
I hit my headphones on purpose, so I didn't hit my.
Well, then listen to what I'm saying. I may be like the owner of Dromler and live in a world of drama and negativity and stuff, but like I don't let that ever affect me. I don't ever let that affect me.
We're all very proud of your mental health, and congratulations.
Yeah, but you got to take some responsibility.
I don't want any of those things.
We have 19,000 real viewers here. This is not bought it.
We have 10 million. I don't care. The only thing I care about in the world is not being in miserable fucking pain.
How's your weight doing? How's your weight doing right now?
It's down because I'm on a medication that I can no longer afford, by the way, but I've lost 24 fucking pounds on the piece of shit, but I get to cut it all back on because I don't have the fucking money.
Let's go. Guys, he lost 24 pounds. 24 pounds.
I get to cut it right back on.
Boogie, you went and had the gastric fucking bypass surgery, and then instead of sticking to the fucking diet that they put you on after that shit, you went and you ate whatever you want, and you ended up expanding your stomach again after you had fucking gastric bypass surgery. Like, there's only so much that medical science can do to solve your weight issues. At some point, you have to take fucking responsibility and have fucking discipline, Boogie. Good God.
Congratulations, buddy. 24 is a big deal.
Put it right back on.
No, you're not going to put it on. You lost it. Good job.
It was the medication that did it. I can no longer afford it.
That's good.
It's bad. It's bad. How's it good that I can't afford the medication? How's it good? How's it good that I can't afford the medication?
You lost 24 pounds. You lost 24 pounds.
I'm going to put it right back on.
Why are you saying that? Why are you instantly...
Because I can't afford the medication. Because I can't afford the medication. Because I can't afford the medication.
Why can't you afford the medication?
Because I lost my fucking job.
No, you sold your part of your job.
Yeah, you're getting money for that.
which I need for mortgage, but I can't make YouTube videos. I can't live stream. I can't even sell my cards on whatnot anymore.
Have you tried making?
I'm banned from the internet. Remember, Keem? I'm banned from the internet. You don't let me do shit. You told me I'm not allowed to do shit.
That's
I can't even sell my cards on whatnot. I can't even tweet. I can't even fucking post. I can't post my girlfriend's fucking OnlyFans. I can't do shit.
Well, the reason
I'm gonna come slap you when you do that.
But listen to me. The reason why I banned you from the internet is because there has to be punishments. And if you do these punishments, I think the internet will.
The punishment's gonna make sure I don't have enough money.
Let me finish what I'm saying. I think when you go through these punishments, the internet will not forgive you, but allow you to exist again. Right?
Homelessness. Right, I'll be fucking homeless, but it'll be great because I'm living off $2,000 a month. You're giving me almost $2,000 a month.
I'm gonna kick you off if you keep interrupting me because I can't make my point.
Well, the good news is, the good news is, I'm getting my play button back, and Charity got help, so that's all that matters.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, Buggy.
Wait, if I donate a little bit more, do I get the play button? We matched.
If I get my 3,000 back, sure.
You take money back from dying kids?
No. I mean, Mudahar would also have to give me.
Oh yeah, because he donated 3,000 to St. Jude's, and then oh my god, then he's talking about taking that money back, dude.
My 3,000 back.
Somebody clip that.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, let's take a moment. Big breaths. You ready? With me.
Leah something says.
Wait.
Let me get down it.
I think your mic settings are wrong because we can't hear you. Even that screaming and yelling.
Scam Boogie, make him pay the $3,000 and mail the play button to Medicare. Leah something. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you, Leah something. We appreciate you.
Kid behind the camera, that wings joke landed. Give him the whole 20.
There we go, buddy.
Medical assistant, rape victims and cancer patients all around the world. Thank you, Steven.
Yeah, let them know. Let them know. We got real donations coming in here. #1 on YouTube. Let them know, Boogie.
No, Scout. Boogie, keep your chin up, man. You'll get through this. We all go through the storm sometimes. Fault sees us through it. Thank you.
Look, that was inspirational. They had your back.
I don't know. I don't care. I just want to get through it. I don't care.
You got
this. Let me get through it.
You got this, bro. Let's
Shut up.
You're doing good.
Shut the fuck up. Janelle M says to me it comes down to credibility, as in the Boogie has none. I'm having a hard time giving him any benefit of the doubt. I'm all for listening to all survivors. It's really hard to accept that I'm an advocate, but I can't.
Good volume that time. It landed good.
Lily Mousse says, I'm not a person to say if someone is lying about SA or not, but it ends up being a lie. Hope Boogie can live with that guilt. Rough subject matter. Take care of yourselves.
You got this.
Matt, stop the fuck up. Let me get through it, motherfucker. Matt Sales says, so only people that aren't capable of refusing his testimony are allowed to be discussed. If they are dead, they're fair game. This is why, Dan, I told you I couldn't talk about this, man.
You can do this.
This is why I told you. No, I can't. I told you I couldn't talk about this.
Boogie, you knocked this out of the park.
I begged you not to make me talk about this on the show. I begged you.
You crushed it.
I begged you. I begged you. I begged you, Dan. I begged you.
You crushed it.
You
did very good tonight.
I fucking begged you.
Well, that was fucking depressing. Jesus Christ. I mean, call me cold-hearted, but I just can't feel any sympathy for Boogie at this point. Because he's cried wolf so many times. He's played victim so many times. I'm sorry, but I just cannot feel any more sympathy. It's like I'm all pitied out. And there's other people out there. There's other people out there who have like legitimate problems going on, and they actually want to fix these problems and make their life better. And I feel like my sympathy would be better served with those people, not with somebody like Boogie. Because Boogie doesn't give a shit. Boogie doesn't give a shit at all. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. He doesn't care about himself. It's weird because on the one hand, he doesn't care about himself, but on the other hand, he's a complete narcissist. I don't know, man. Like it's one of the most fucking. I don't know. It's one of the most fucking contradictory mindsets I've ever seen in my life. Like he hates himself, but he's too narcissistic to actually he's a narcissist and a self-hater at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a psychologist, but it's just fucking weird, dude. It's fucking weird. Failure says, I feel like he's putting on an act. To a certain extent, I agree with that. I think he exaggerates and overacts in order to garner or try to garner sympathy. I do think that he hates himself, though. But I think he goes absolutely ballistic because he's trying to get attention. Like that's how he gets attention. That's how he gets attention. And again, he's trying to feel the love that his mom and his dad never gave him. He's trying to capture that love from the internet, from food, from whatever. And it's just not fucking working. I mean, it's probably too late at this point. But at some point he should have just he should have been willing to give his mom and dad the middle finger, because I feel like his entire life has been about trying to recapture the love they never gave him. And he needs to just stop giving a fuck about them. Because he's never going to get that. He's never going to get that. And I don't know why he would want it. If they're as bad as he says they are, I don't know why he would care what they think. Oh no, fuck me. Dude. No! EDP! Oh no! It's only a minute 19. Let's see what this is all about.
Everyone is talking about the Ava Chris Tyson situation.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know who that is.
Long story short, Ava, a close friend of Mr. Beast, is accused of grooming a young kid when at the age of 20.
Not another one!
The kid was in his early teens, as well as for possessing graphic content made by the infamous Shadman.
So, is that time of the month again, eh?
And so my motherfucking main nigga, Chris Tyson, supports child porn. He's into that freak ass shit.
Friendly fire! I'm sorry.
For youth, we gotta protect our kids. Was seen kissing his son on the lips. And Chris Tyson and Chadman, they're into lolicon.
There is no fucking way. Oh my titty fucking Pegasus. There is no motherfucking way that no, EDP is coming out and calling out Chris Tyson. And who's he talking about kissing their son on the lips? Is he talking about Tom Brady? I mean, I guess he'd have a real problem with people in France, because that's kind of common in France. But there's no way that EDP is calling people out on their pedophilic actions when he is the biggest fucking pedophile of all on this fucking platform. Are we fucking serious right now? What timeline am I living in? What world am I living in that EDP is trying to get the moral high ground on pedophilia? Oh my God. Bucky says, ew. Where are the best entertainers always creeps? I don't know, man. Like there's good entertainers out there that so far have not been exposed for shit, but I don't know. This right here is fuck. There is no way. Let's go back a bit. There is no fucking way that EDP of all people is going to call out these motherfuckers for pedophilic actions when he's the biggest fucking one on the planet. That's insane.
Motherfucking main nigga Chris Tyson supports child porn. He's into that freak ass shit.
Friendly fire. I'm sorry.
You're into that freak ass shit. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the fuck is happening? This can't be real.
Our youth, we gotta protect our kids, was seen kissing his son on the lips. And Chris Tyson and Chad, man, they're into lolicon.
Wait a minute. When did this come out? A year ago!
Listen, I gave.
Was EDP truly the main character of this story?
Wait. Watching this, I was under the impression that EDP posted this like in the last few days or something. What'd they say? This was a year ago? How the fuck did he predict this shit a year ago? What the fuck? Like, do all pedos just have a radar built into their brains to where they can detect other pedos? What the fuck? It's the timeline where Thanos won. You watch, man. Like, if Thanos was real and he actually took out half the universe, it would be people like EDP and Chris Tyson that would actually survive. That would not disappear. Like that's how fucked up it would be. That's the timeline right there. It's one where the most degenerate fucking people are the ones that didn't get snapped out of existence. Yeah, we got to protect the kids from these people. Oh my god. All right, let's continue.
Go!
Listen, I gave.
Was EDP truly the main character of this story?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Sometimes it's about the message and not about the messenger. And other times, the messenger quite literally does ruin the message. Friendly fire! I'm sorry.
Report.
I don't want to be a policeman anymore.
I can't fucking believe this shit, dog. That's insane. What the fuck kind of timeline are we living in, bro? That's really just fucking insane. You know what? Moist Critical posted a Doritos tier list. Fuck, now I want some Doritos. I want some fucking Doritos. Shit. Yeah, let's watch this. Why not? Fuck it. Probably not going to go that much longer anyways because I'm fucking tired, but let's watch this. Fuck it.
Doritos tier list. Is this every flavor of Dorito ever?
Not ever. They're harder to get the rarer flavors because they don't travel in.
Dude, some of these fucking bags I have never seen in my life. Okay, obviously you have like the classics there in the background. You got like the spicy nacho, the nacho cheese, the Cool Ranch. But like these green ones, I've never seen these in my fucking life. I think I've seen the dark green ones. I don't remember what they are, but like this lime stuff, never seen this shit in my fucking life.
Save like soda does. So like you
Discord for Doritos
Right.
either. I believe me, I love.
Is there no like Dorito heads?
Oh yeah, and the purple Doritos, yeah, the purple Doritos.
The Mountain Dew community, the
I went on
douchebags.
the subreddit for them and asked a couple.
Wait. There's Taki Doritos? I was just in the grocery store this morning. How do I miss this shit? What the fuck?
Couple questions. One guy messaged me and was like, "Yeah, DM me, I got some." But then like never responded to me. So
It seems like
someone beat you to it or they assassinated him. That's interesting.
yeah, there's that.
I'm pretty excited. I've always liked Doritos.
I am too. So I'd say let's dive into regular
Yeah.
nacho cheese.
I haven't had Doritos in a while. This would be nice.
I honestly haven't either. I like Doritos. I probably in my life have bought Doritos. It's one of those things that like when they're there, you're happy they're there.
Oh, I've definitely bought
You bought
Doritos.
Doritos?
Oh yeah. Not since I've been an adult.
I have bought a shit ton of Doritos in my life. I fucking love Doritos. In my honest to God opinion, Doritos are the best fucking chips out there. I'm just gonna keep it real.
But when I was a kid, I'd have my mom buy them. So,
Doritos, normal, great. I could eat this whole bag.
A.
So I'm going A as well.
I think one of these
You gotta love the classics, man.
will be better, like
Yeah.
Cool Ranch.
I know I used to love the purple bag. This is now our baseline. Everything, we don't normally have a scientific approach, but we do today. Why don't we just step up to spicy nacho?
I love that. There's no way these can be real spicy.
I was about to say, no way they're that spicy.
Yeah, it's definitely not spicy. It just tastes like the normal Dorito, but with cayenne pepper. Look at the ingredients. Is there cayenne pepper? I bet you there is.
I'm looking.
Bet you my whole fucking butt there's cayenne pepper in there.
I'm not seeing cayenne.
You sure?
Wait.
What did they do to make it spicy?
You read with me. There's Romano cheese.
That's probably not what makes it
Cheddar
spicy.
cheese. Really?
There's literally nothing in here
Oh,
that
it
makes
says spices.
Ah.
So you may still be right. How can they just say spices? Is that allowed?
Yeah, what if you're allergic to a specific spice? They're the exact same chip.
Truly, with like a little
kick. Not even a kick. I can't even use the word kick because
No,
it didn't
there's
hurt
not
me.
much there at all. I think I'm just gonna go A.
I'll just match it with A.
All right, this one's got a little flaming buddy on it.
This one's got to be super spicy.
This is flaming hot.
Yeah, this one's like
Show 'em.
blood red.
Well, like the front.
Whoa.
There we go. Good.
It's blood red?
Yeah, that is deep, deep red.
Oh, wow. Here, I'll get a powdery one too. Look at that puppy.
Yeah, it's
oh,
like
I guess I could have showed you that.
Doritos
That reminds
chip
me of the
challenge.
one chip, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, cheers.
Man, that just tastes really bad.
That is a worse flavor.
Yeah, and it's still not hot.
What's in that one?
Cayenne, probably.
Tomato powder, which
Yep,
was not in
that'll
there.
do it.
This one has spices.
Oh, fuck.
This one lists red and green bell peppers, which that one did not.
I
think
it,
this
it
is
kind
a-
of hurts.
this-
Can I have some water?
It picks up a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of hurts. That came out of nowhere.
That's
Yeah,
a
maybe-
worse chip.
It's a worse. It's
Your
a C
bottles
tier.
over there.
Ouch.
No bottles.
You might have to.
Oh boy.
No
Oh
blankies.
boy. I might not make it.
You'll be fine.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think they really
Woo!
they moved away from what makes a Dorito in search of heat.
Yeah, it just hurts. Didn't do much. It did not.
But it distracted you for a second, right?
It did. It did distract me.
I'm actually going to go down to a C on these. They just don't do it for me. The actual Dorito's just much better. This one has red and green bell pepper.
Get the
That doesn't
man
make
some
any
fucking
sense.
water. What are we?
So Cool Ranch.
He's crying. Get him
This
some
was
water.
like, I feel like growing up there were really two flavors. You had
Yeah.
nacho cheese and you had Cool Ranch.
Well, and salt.
Now see, I fucking agree with that because I'm gonna be honest with you. For the longest time when I was a kid, that's all I remember was Cool Ranch and nacho cheese. Was there anything else like back in the 90s and the early 2000s? I don't remember it.
Vinegar.
Doritos?
You're thinking of Lay's.
Oh, I am thinking of
I was like,
You're
that.
right.
By the way, did you watch Deadpool and Wolverine? I plan to watch it this weekend. I plan to watch it sometime this weekend. Gonna try to. We'll see. We'll see. Not a bad take. If I did debate, it would be the honey barbecue Fritos twist. What's up with these fucking names for chips? These are fucking chips.
Actually sounds rancid. So these are always shocking to me because they have, I mean, they just put the microplastics right there for you to see.
Yeah, they're not hiding anything.
The green, and you can appreciate that.
Well, to be honest with you,
Cool Ranch is a good chip.
I think it's the best Dorito.
I, in my head, think there's a lot here I haven't had, but from what I know, I think this and this will be my front runner. But
that's for me.
Cool Ranch Doritos, F tier.
Yeah, I think those are the best.
I haven't had these in a while. I forgot how good these are.
Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch. I'm getting real tired of Flamin' Hot.
Hey, maybe it adds some.
How the fuck can it be flaming hot and be Cool Ranch at the same time? That doesn't make sense, but we'll roll with it.
Thing to this one.
It's even more red and discolored.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, oh, wow. I got the one that came out of Satan's asshole.
It looks like mange on dogs.
Pure impossible to eat around. That's actually pretty good.
It's definitely better than the normal Flamin' Hot.
Yeah, I like
it. It hasn't
that.
kicked in yet, so that's
Oh,
good.
wow. The other one took away from the flavor. I think.
Before it starts to hurt, I'm going in again.
I don't want to say it adds, but it doesn't subtract.
Is it kicking in, Charlie?
Yeah. It's definitely better than the other ones. I'd give that B tier.
Really?
Yeah, because I gave the Flamin' Hot C.
I think I'm gonna get crazy. Those are another S for me.
You're crazy.
Whoa!
Another kind of Cool Ranch.
Do you want to get a little loopy? Did you know that Doritos came out a long time ago? That Doritos has the complete ability to make their chips taste exactly the same without the powder on it, but they viewed it as integral to the Doritos experience that you get the powder fingers that they decided to keep it on.
Really? I think Cheetos is the same thing.
I think Cheetos are probably the same thing. But yeah, Doritos.
I kind of agree with that mentally, though. If it didn't have the powder, it's a tortilla chip.
Hot honey mustard.
What?
Yep.
Dynamite.
I have never seen this in my fucking life. I've never seen this in my fucking life, dude.
Dynamite sticks.
I've never tried these.
Oh, they're like little
All right,
veggie
look,
straws.
and on the Dynameter, they're medium.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
I can handle the
Hands up for
Dynameter.
Aaron to cut this out. Quick pause. We're back. I'm popping it.
These are really good.
These look like what are they? Andy's hot fries?
Yeah. These are really good. That hot? They're not hot at all. Definitely a medium on the Dynameter.
Yeah, some medium.
I'd give that 5 booms out of 5 booms.
Can I be the Rizzler in this one?
Yeah, you can be the Rizzler. That's definitely S tier. That's really good.
I love this texture, like the Andy's hot fry texture,
Yeah.
where it just kind of tears in your mouth. I don't know. That's really good. I'm gonna go A.
All right, that's fair.
This? Oh, is that barbecue?
Yeah, I remember these. I remember when these came out, actually.
I don't know that I've ever had a barbecue Dorito.
I just had a bag of these like a week ago. Those shits are good. The barbecues are fucking delicious.
I only know
must
them.
know, right?
Yeah, I only know them because NASCAR, one of the cars, had this wrap on it.
Damn.
Who was it?
I think it was Paul Post, actually.
Paul Post. Yeah. Yeah, Kyle Chris.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's real good.
Wait, what? I don't know that I knew these existed. I would have watched NASCAR. This is a good day in the office.
That is a fantastic. That might be better than
Holy.
Cool Ranch.
That's an incredible barbecue chip.
Hey, you mind if I get blasphemous and say it is better than Cool Ranch?
You mind if I get blasphemous and join you?
Hey, preaching to the choir. That was so good, I didn't even set down the piece I touched.
Oh my god.
Ate the whole thing.
You ate the butthole chip.
That's what America's built on.
S tier, ate it. NASCAR and barbecue flavored Doritos.
Yeah.
The two foundations of American politics.
Diesel and Dorito.
Whoa.
Flamin' Hot Queso.
Wait,
This
were
one's
these also called Dynamita?
Yep.
Yep.
There's a couple different types of them.
I thought that one was Dynamito, and I was like, we got girls and boys.
This one is an extra hot.
Oh, that's 5 booms on the Dynamito scale.
Yeah, this one's breaking the boom scale. They look spicy. They
Oh
look
my-
like meaner
Yeah,
tacos.
these
Whoa,
are
that's
very
a
much
red
the
ass chip,
Takis.
dude.
Yeah, I don't like that. Immediately, I just don't like it. Flavor-wise, I just don't like it.
If you're gonna buy a Dorito, why buy this? They're not hot either.
That's actually the first F tier. I don't like that at all.
It's just a bad corn chip.
Yeah, it's actually just, like if you want something like that, just get Takis.
I was about to say I've had Takis too. Takis are better than
Yeah, just get Takis.
And look, Big Dorito, you can't be mad. We've said a lot of nice things. But these aren't it. I'll go deep for dynamite shit.
Oh. More like diarrhea, I think is what you were trying to get at. Am I right?
That was actually just a lot better than what I said. Are you a limon guy?
Nope, I hate lemon.
I do not like
hate lemon.
I do.
I like lemon. I don't like it on my chips. So these are flaming hot lemon. Whoa, look at that.
I'll tell you what I'm really...
Yeah, sorry. That's, I don't know why.
I hate limes too.
Huh. Not as bad as I thought.
No, it's pretty bad. Not only do I not like flaming hot, but
So the thing is, though, I actually do like the lime flavored chips, especially like tortilla chips. I like that shit.
I don't like lime.
I went not as bad as I thought, and then the lime flavor kicked in.
Fuck.
Monique buys these tortilla chips.
D. If I don't like them, no one can have them.
All right. Monique buys tortilla chips with lime on them.
Ow.
Just don't put the lime on them. Just get them plain.
A hint of lime, but it's actually just like covered in powder.
Yeah, it's like powdered lime. I don't like it. I'm going C.
You know what I really hate about limes though? Is that fucking whoever invented tequila shots and you do like a lime after. I think that's the worst combination of all time.
Citrus is a really good.
Like
It kills the bite immediately.
Yeah, but but I guess for me, because I hate limes, the tequila is a lot easier than the lime. So
You
when
could
I do the
probably do,
tequila,
like-
I do the lime like.
I don't think I could do a tequila shot without the lime.
And then he fucking chases the lime shot with more
Yeah.
tequila. That's fine. Oh, well, I've got some good news for you. If you didn't like limon, how about chili limon?
Ah, good. Hey.
The two things you love most, chilies and lime. This one has a little happy guy on it instead of the little flame guy.
What could that mean?
Oh, and these are the
Takis.
Takis. Oh, boy.
Wait, mine's got black mold on it.
No, that's just flavor.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't like this format of chip.
Oh, I like went right up my nose.
That's the weird thing about... No, I noticed that on the last one too. The hot lime, if you talk or breathe, straight up your nostrils.
Maybe it's because it's just powder that like explodes in your mouth.
They're better than the other Takis, and they're better than the Flamin' Hot Limon.
Yeah, I'd give it a
I
C.
don't think you could call them Takis. I think that's like a direct competitor.
I didn't make them.
It's a format. It's like when you call a tissue a Kleenex. Like you know what you're talking about. Dorito sticks that
I'm going
was
C.
better than the other one. C.
Yeah. All right.
You can make that work.
We got Dynamita Sticks, tangy, fiery lime.
Oh fuck
Why?
me, Jesus Christ.
How do they decide whether it's lime or limon?
Wait a minute, isn't it?
We're back on the hot fry style.
That's almost
These are
exactly
good-
the
it's a good
same as
style.
what they just ate, isn't it?
These are medium, but it's pointing to like the top of medium.
That's a really interesting flavor.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah. This
Very
this
hot
symphony.
fry flavor. And then it's got a splash of lime at the end that I wish it didn't have.
3 fries deep.
I'm gonna go C again.
I'm thinking. I might give it a B. I actually kind of like it. Yeah.
No, not more.
I don't like the citrus to it, so if they could remove that, you know, if you just took most of that out and just give me the fries, no powder, it'd be better.
I kind of like that idea. What are these?
These are the tangy pickle.
Those I found at Wawa.
Again, another flavor I've never seen in my life.
I was like,
I bet this is really good.
I bet it is too. Sometimes they eat the pickle powder cashews. Don't even get me started. We're not doing Chelsea stop, we're doing Doritos. Oh, these are a light chip.
Oh, that's so good.
Those are a really light chip.
That's a good tangy pickle, I'll tell you what.
Hey, good job, Big Dorito. That's a pickle chip. Straight to S.
S tier, for sure.
Remember, We have the Paul Hollywood S Plus in our back pocket.
Man, that pickle, wait a minute though.
That's not messing around. You guys got to get in here.
You guys got to try this pickle.
Are you guys prepared to have your heart broken and she doesn't like
She's
it?
gonna like it.
She's gonna hate it.
Danny, try a tangy pickle for me.
I think I'll probably like them.
Are you a pickle guy?
Yeah, I like pickles.
You're gonna love this.
Good.
Immediately.
Great.
It's
Tastes
actually
like a pickle.
It's actually crazy how different Chelsea's tastes are.
Is it your favorite?
Salsa verde. Okay.
Salsa. See, I know I've seen the green ones before like this. I never could remember what the flavor was called.
Are you looking for the dynameter? This predates that
I
technology.
think this bag. This bag's in Spanish.
No, it's not.
Wait, some of it's in Spanish.
Yeah, for fun. That's it. It's just for fun.
No, I have no problem with it. Being like, limon is like, haha, we're fun. We put lime in Spanish. That's just a full thing in Spanish. Nobody knows what that says unless you speak Spanish.
That's not true. I don't speak Spanish and I know what that says.
What's it say?
Hay un sabor detrás de cada sonrisa. So it says, in the morning. That's not what that means.
In the morning, Dentists of Canada, sunrise.
Sunrisa's got to be sunrise.
That's got to be sunrise. Wait, what's it say under the face before you show him? Maybe that's it.
There's a flavor behind every smile. Nope, that's definitely what that says.
It's got to be,
That
right?
is definitely what that says.
That's pretty good.
How does Shane keep getting up here when we're recording videos?
It's because he knows there's food nearby.
Yeah, it's just always food now.
Yeah, those are solid.
Yeah, these are really good. I give these an S. Not an S.
I agree. They're no pickle.
No pickle.
But they are an A. I'm shocked I liked them because you liked them.
Smoky chili queso.
All right, dig in. More hot fries.
This one's mild, so this won't hurt.
Have you had this one?
Oh.
Ooh.
I like that. I like that.
Those are cheesy.
These are really good.
Hey, give me a second here.
S. That's definitely no.
I want to see something.
You're
I wanna
blending
see
two
something.
flavors.
I want to see.
What'd you get? What's the first one?
Pickle.
Don't do it. It's an umami overload. Probably didn't go very well together.
Do you think you could make a meal out of flavors of Doritos? Like you could put them all together and make like a sandwich or something?
I know you can. That's what they're made for.
Mm.
When you break.
These are S tier. These are good. Those are cheesy.
All right, now we're getting to the one you really love. It's the spicy sweet chili.
It is crazy to me that people are.
The spicy sweet chili is actually fucking fire. Not gonna lie.
You with us about whether or not our job's the hardest? It just definitely is.
Wait, is that his brother? I didn't know he had a brother. Maybe it is.
These are good.
They're like sweet and sour.
Yeah.
Almost. Oh, they're spicy sweet chili. Sweet and spicy. That'll do it. I like these a lot.
It's no pickle.
They're a little blander than I remembered the flavor being.
That's an A tier to me.
I'm trying. Let me get this really powdery one right here.
Yeah, get a big flavor one.
I think it's a squeak, but I think they squeak into S for me. I
They're
love the flavor.
They're gonna say high A for me.
I really like the flavor. I just want a little more of it.
I agree. Well, you might get your wish right here with. That's not what I thought it was.
Oh no! I see I see lime. I'm tired of lime. And look, there's Spanish on the back again. Which once again is okay. I just want to read it.
This one I know. Preguntas, questions.
Yeah. It says questions or comments.
Yep.
I know that because right above it in English it says questions or comments.
Well, you spoiled that.
All right, let me try a flamas.
Got a little bite to it.
Can't really get much in there. Here, this one's powdery.
It tastes. This is a weird comparison, but I think you're gonna agree. It tastes like fruity pebbles.
What?
Yep, I didn't think
You thought he was gonna agree
Wait.
with that.
Because if I just say yes, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you just said yes." Eat. What? You may have to eat two. But really focus.
Or not fruity.
No,
crunch berries. Crunch berries. I like
Yeah,
crunch
that
berries.
that like berry cereal
Yeah.
flavor. It's not so much that they taste like it; it resonates in the same way. That's weird.
It's the lime.
How do you get chili and lime? How does that equal berry cereal?
I'm
That's
giving
crazy.
you the citrus flavor of
Yeah,
it.
because I was gonna say it's very clearly
Because
on
this
the sides of my
starts
tongue.
lime and then the lime goes away really fast. I think that's what you're tasting.
So, without looking anything up, I've started making some other scientific observations.
Of course.
I think there's different parts of the tongue that taste different things. Nobody's ever studied that before.
You're on groundbreaking research right now.
And I think we can get published.
B tier for that.
Yeah, that was a weird chip. I really wanted it to be bad because I had a banger where I say more like flum-ass, but I didn't get to.
That's such a shame you didn't get to say that.
You know, I gotta save all my heaters.
Yeah.
Doritos are good. That's all I got for you.
Did you
just elephant burp?
What happened is I burped and then blew snot out of my nose because they're all so fucking hot that it's making my sinuses flare up.
That was fun, guys. Thanks for the Doritos.
Yeah, good Dorito.
All right, that was an interesting video. Anyways, I think we're gonna call it a stream for tonight, guys. I'm fucking tired, man. I'm fucking exhausted. Tomorrow we'll do the Mr. Beast stream. I'll try and rest up. Get back to you guys then. Yeah, I'm tired tonight. And then Saturday we're going to do the channel update stream. And then the plan is, if nothing gets in the way, hopefully, Sunday I will go see Deadpool and Wolverine Sunday afternoon. And then we'll do a stream on Sunday night to talk about it. That's the plan. All right. So until the next one, this is JeskerJames with the Z. I'm sleepy as fuck. It's time to go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.